Do you have valuable collectibles in your attic or garage that's just picking up dust? You are about to find out. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jacob.
And this is Retro Reviews.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we are counting down for the top 5 most legendary collectible items.
That's right. At number 5, we have the original Barbie doll that was released in 1959. If you're able to find one of these, it can fetch you around $6,500, which is a pretty good deal for that. This was first shown at the American International Toy Fair in 1959, and it featured a black and white zebra swimsuit. It came with either a blonde or brunette hairstyle. The blonde ones tend to earn you more in auction, which is kind of interesting. Only 350,000 of these were produced, making it a very elusive toy to find.
I'm gonna have to save up. Well, it wouldn't be an episode of Retro Reviews without first mentioning Cabbage Patch Kids dolls.
It's true, it wouldn't be.
The Cabbage Patch Kids dolls were released back in 1978. Under a different name, they were called Little People dolls.
Not offensive.
And you wouldn't buy them, you would actually adopt them. And there was something interesting about the way they were sold. The creator of the Cabbage Patch Kids dolls would actually sign his signature on the butt cheek of each of the dolls that were sold. So the ones that you're looking for were sold in the late 70s and the early 80s, and they were the most valuable. They can net you now between $2,000 and $10,000 respectively. So if you find that signature on the doll's butt of your vintage Cabbage Patch Kids doll, it may be worth some Cabbage Patch gold.
They each come with a regrettable tattoo.
That's right.
Hey, real quick, if you haven't gotten a chance to subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon so you're notified and you don't miss anything.
We appreciate the support and we'll keep the videos coming.
All right, at number 3, we have Gamma Attack for the Atari 2600. This is considered by many to be the rarest video game of all time because only one has been found so far. More were made, but only one has been found.
The search continues.
Search continues. If you can find one of these, it can net you anywhere between $20,000 to $50,000. The game puts you in charge of a flying saucer that is tasked with taking out tanks on the ground.
You play the bad guy, like kill all the humans.
Fun fact about it, it was listed on eBay at one point for $500,000. So there's that.
Totally worth it.
Buy it in Bitcoin.
All right, coming in at number 2 is the legendary G.I. Joe prototype doll. Now this was a concept that was developed in 1963. They made a few of these G.I. Joe prototype dolls. And then later, the following year, 1964, Hasbro purchased the concept.
So the ones that are worth the most are the ones before it was sold to Hasbro. So the ones that were made before that license was given to Hasbro.
Before it went into mass production for everyone. So there was an auction in 2003, and one of these G.I. Joe prototype dolls actually sold for $200,000 and became the most expensive action figure to ever be sold.
Wow. Okay, but consider this. You could buy one, or you could buy 200,000 $1 G.I. Joes.
You have to examine how much fun you want to have.
And the most expensive item on our list is the Action Comics issue number 1. This was the first appearance of Superman in any comic. In 2014, this sold at a private auction for a little over $3 million, which is pretty crazy because remember, when this came out, the item was released for only 10 cents.
Yeah, it's real money.
That's all that you would have to pay to get this thing. Only 100 of these exist today, making it super rare to find.
You might be thinking like, oh, this is a toy retrospective show, why is a comic book on there? Back in the 1960s, when comic books were first, being a thing, they served the same function as toys did. They were designed for kids, they were made from cheap materials, and so it's actually the reason why something like this would go for $3 million is because they were designed on cheap paper and they were meant to be thrown away, like they were meant to be ripped up and put on in the spokes of your bicycle. So the fact that anything from that time survives until now and it's in good condition, it's actually a really rare thing, and hence the collectability of it.
Well, that's all we have for you today. If you liked the episode, make sure you click that like button down below and subscribe for all the latest retro reviews.
Hit the bell notifications so you see our videos when they come up, and did we miss anything? Comment in the section down below, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for your support and for watching.
Until next time, stay retro.